announcement your school ever made. I still remember the way our intercom used to crackle before every announcement. 2 clicks, then a flat little hum. Usually it meant a late bus, a canceled pep rally, or someone's car left with its lights on. Boring stuff. But one Thursday in October, the 2 clicks came, then the hum, and then nothing. 10 full seconds of dead air. When the voice finally came on, it wasn't our principal. It wasn't anyone I recognized. Staff, initiate secure protocol. All doors locked and covered. This is not a drill. Remain calm. Our teacher, Ms. Alvarez, stopped writing mid-sentence. The marker just hung there against the whiteboard. Someone in the back muttered, "Is this a fire thing?" Nobody answered. Ms. Alvarez crossed the room fast, locked the door, then taped a sheet of construction paper over the little window. I'd never seen her hands shake before. My friend Priya grabbed my sleeve. "Why is she covering the window?" she whispered. I didn't say it out loud, but I already had a bad feeling I knew why. Because 2 weeks earlier, I'd told someone something, and I was starting to think this was about that. For a few minutes, nothing happened. Then footsteps. Not the shuffle of kids changing classes. Fast, heavy, adult. Radios crackling in the hallway. A door slamming somewhere near the gym. Ms. Alvarez stood with her back to the wall, phone in her hand, reading something. Whatever it said made her look up and count us, quietly. 1, 2, 3. She counted twice, the way you do when you're scared you'll get it wrong. And that's when my brain finally connected it. 3 weeks earlier, we'd gotten a new substitute for 6th period. Mr. Vance. Tall, polite, always early. Everyone liked him because he let us use our phones. But little things were off. He never signed into the sub log at the front desk. He was just always in the room before us. He knew every one of our names by the second day, which no sub ever does. And once, when I asked which school he came from, he named one 3 towns over that had shut down years ago. My mom used to work there. I didn't say anything, but the thing that really stuck with me happened that previous Friday. I forgot my water bottle and went back after the bell. Mr. Vance was standing at the window with his phone, and he wasn't texting. He was filming the parking lot. Slow, careful, panning across every row. When he heard me, he pocketed the phone so fast he almost dropped it. "Forget something?" he said, smiling. His voice was calm. That's what scared me. That weekend, I couldn't shake it. So on Monday, I told Mr. Reyes, my old PE teacher, the only adult at that school I actually trusted. I told him everything. The filming, the closed school, the sublog. He got very quiet. He said, "You did the right thing telling me," and asked me not to repeat it to anyone. I figured nothing would come of it. Adults never listen. Now I was locked in a dark classroom, and the intercom clicked again. This time it named a room. Will the individual currently in room 114 remain exactly where he is? Room 114 was Mr. Vance's room. Priya turned to me, eyes huge. "That's the sub. Why are they saying it like that?" "I don't know," I lied. 15 minutes crawled by. Then, through the gap under the door, I saw shapes moving in the hallway. Ms. Alvarez told us to get back, but I stayed low and looked. 2 sheriff's deputies, then 2 more. Then a man being walked between them, wrists behind his back. I only got a second, but it was enough. It was him, not smiling now. We didn't get the full story until the news that night. The man we knew as Mr. Vance had never been a substitute at all. He'd never held a teaching license. The name on his badge belonged to a real teacher, one who had died in another state 6 years earlier. He'd used that dead man's credentials to walk into 3 different schools in 2 years, staying a few weeks at each, then disappearing before anyone thought to check. In his car, police found floor plans of the building with exits and blind spots marked, printed staff schedules, and a folder of photos of the parking lot, the same lot I'd caught him filming. They wouldn't say exactly what he was planning. They just kept repeating one phrase, a credible threat. What the letter home did say was that the investigation had started because a single student came forward with a specific, detailed concern. They never used my name. But that Monday, Mr. Reyes found me by my locker. He didn't say much. He just put a hand on my shoulder, looked me dead in the eyes, and said, "You have no idea how many people you kept safe." I was 14, and I was the only one who noticed.